Hi guys, it's Deb here back on the Kitaholics channel with my first video with the May kits. Now I am using the pocket page kit and the embellishment kit to create a project life spread. So I'm just fussing about with a few of the embellishments, and I did use a lot of the cut apart sheet on this spread as well, and just getting the placement of things. And I did use quite a few of the animal cards and some of the, well, it was the fox sticker. I thought that was really super cute. And I cut the scallop border because that's going to go up on that top photo. That best day ever from the Kaiser sticker sheet doesn't end up staying there. So I did bring in a bit of wood veneer from the wood veneer pack that we got in the embellishment kit, was it? Yes. And just to spell a few words out on my spread. And I also grabbed out a few of those asterisk type shapes from the wood veneer too, and I'm going to use them as decoration spread around on my spread. So time to start sticking things down, and I did grab a bit of that faux washi from the Kaiser sticker sheet, and I'm just going to stick down a label half hanging off my photo that's from the cut apart with the washi on top, and then I'm going to glue my little phrase over the top with the wood veneer. And I won't make you sit there and watch the whole thing of me gluing it down. And I was in the mood to do some typing on this spread. I slowed this part down because I cut one of the cut aparts from the printables, the cut aparts, and I wanted the fox to overlap over it, but I wanted to type, so I just traced around the fox kind of shape roughly with a pencil, and then I use repositional adhesive to put on a piece of paper. And that way I can run it through my typewriter, that little piece of that little square there, sorry. And I'm just going to stick that on the card with my little cute fox that came from the Dealer's sticker sheet. So I'm just going to jazz this photo up with one of the cut aparts from the cut apart sheet and staple that with my tiny attacher and add a few little staples to the fox card. And I typed on, all my journaling was typed except for one photo, so I do the same process with all my cards. I use repositional tape, stick it on a piece of paper and run it through my typewriter. And I actually just realized that my pockets are a little bit smaller than 3 inches, so I was just trimming that down before I started typing on it. and there it is all typed, but I realized I didn't use the repositional tape on that one. I actually used my normal adhesive, so I've just cut around it, and there's a bit of paper stuck to the back, but it's all good. It still fits in the pocket fine. And now I'm going to start working on this photo here, and it's just a label and the arrow, chevron type arrow thing from the cut aparts. And I am going to type on this little label as well, so I'm just tracing around it with my pencil to know where the overlap will be, and just go through the same process of putting it on a piece of paper and running it through my typewriter. And I will do the same with this notes kind of card, and I'm going to use this as a kind of weekly recap. So I did glue down some of those little wood veneers on the top card. I actually made a mistake on my notes card, and I actually don't use liquid paper. I use my white gel pen to remedy any mistakes I make. I find that it's less messy, and here's some still shots of, or freeze frames, sorry, of the cards that I've done. And I'm going to start working on the right side. So I took away the sticker that I pulled off the Kaiser sheet, and I wanted some of that corally pink color up on this card, so I just cut a strip off one of the 4x6 cards that had that color, and I'm just going to play around with some placement here to make sure everything fits before I glue it down. So again, I've slowed down the footage here a little bit just so you can see it a little bit better without it going too fast. I'm just going to trace around where the overlap is going to be, because I'm going to type on this blue circle label, and then just stick it to the piece of paper with some repositional adhesive. I find that it's easier to type on a label like this small. Sorry if you can hear the car. If it's stuck to a bigger piece of paper, that way it's not going to move around in the typewriter, and the adhesive is really easy to rub off after you finish typing. I mean, this one's going to be stuck straight onto the photo, so I didn't even bother removing that adhesive. And I'm just going to stick down all my little bits and stick some wood veneer down on here as well. So now I am going to run this journaling card through my typewriter and type my little story on that one. And I'm going to grab a label. I used a lot of the cut aparts and put that through my typewriter as well. and I also do some typing on that great idea card. So I did make a mistake. You can see my white gel pen here. It's just a lot less messy than liquid paper. What am I doing now? Okay, I'm grabbing my date stamp. I wanted to put a few dates around on my photos. And I believe I bought this date stamp from, I think it was, yeah, it was a discount shop. They always seem to have them there, and so it comes in handy. I really like the size of the font on it, the numbers and the font for the months, and I use it quite a bit, not just on my project life but in my planner as well. And I wanted to decorate this photo, but I thought it would be a bit too much, so I end up just grabbing a pen and journaling directly onto it. And I think that's it. I do add a date on the other side, I'm pretty sure, but that's pretty much it. I'll have some more freeze frames coming up shortly. Don't forget to check out what the other girls are making. Subscribe to Kitaholic so you don't miss anything. All links will be down below to their Facebook and webpage and all them type of things. And I will catch you on my next video. Bye!